There we go. Hey, everybody, don't be very quiet. I'm sitting here alone on a panel full of still photos. Check it out. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the 110 Method Team, your New Year's viral success strategy. That's right, you're here right now because you're sick and tired of grinding day after day, chasing every home business on the planet, just hoping that someday, that somehow, that your dreams will come true, that you'll strike it rich in your home business, working solely off your laptop. My friend, now is the time for you to pay close attention. Turn everything off. Turn your TV off. Turn the Facebook off. Maybe, close the door and make sure all those outside distractions are away because we're about to show you exactly what it takes to achieve success in 2015, my friends. Pay very, very close attention. We have a panel of 10 people here tonight that are going to show you exactly how easy it is. And many of these people here you'll be watching tonight have never, ever had success before, but since they started with us a little over 36 days ago, I think we're 39 now, they have seen their dreams come true by using the 110 method to grow their business. With that being said, I'm going to shoot it over to one of the co-founders, a good friend of mine, Scott Zlatev. Scott, can you come on out and just build off that, because these people are waiting for us. They want to know what they have to do right now so that by the end of the week they can be as excited as we are.
Absolutely, brother. Well, thanks. First of all, hope everybody can hear us okay. And this is so exciting, you guys. First I got to tell you, I got back, and I'm gonna tell you a quick story because I just got back from a very, very unique experience that a lot of people can relate to. I had some massive car trouble. I'm going to tell you that story here in just a second, but first, down below, there is, if you notice inside of the chat, every single week we've met here, and every single week we've had nothing but people who've never had any success before online. They're having success for the first time. We have a gal like by the name of Ariel who came online. She'd never done any of this stuff before, and she made her first sale within her first week without knowing how to do any of this stuff. Okay. We have some people who are really experienced. We have some people who are very unexperienced. We have a wide range of different people, and the coolest thing is they're all having success. People are all making money. That's the bottom line. But let me just kind of share with you what happened with me today, because it's really, really relevant on what actually happens in a business. Okay, my car, it's a 2002 Mercedes C320. Love the car. It's awesome. I paid cash for it years ago because I've done very well online. Well, funny thing was I brought my daughter to school this morning. Everything was all fine and hunky-dory. On the way back, all of a sudden I get these red flashing lights on my dash, and it said my battery and alternator, I need to check it and take it to the workshop. So I said, okay, no problem. Now, when I got home, I brought up my voltmeter and I tested the voltmeter. I tested everything. The alternator seemed to be good. Battery seemed to be okay. So I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll wait, and I usually go to the gym a little bit later on in the afternoon, right? So I'm on my way to the gym in the afternoon. Well, I went to start it up, right? Went to start the car, nothing, absolutely nothing. So I brought my buddy over to jump my car. We couldn't even jump it. So I'm just like, okay, what's going on here? So we take the battery out, we go down, get a new battery, bring it back, and we figured the battery was dead. Sure enough, the battery was dead. We started the thing up, everything was good. On the way to the gym, I started seeing smoke come out of the driver's side door, or the driver's side right under the wheel, and I'm like, oh crap, what am I going to do, right? So I pull into AutoZone, and we end up sitting there trying to diagnose it. I had a engine fire. Now, how does this relate to everything? Well, here's what's really fascinating. You get involved in any business, everything's going great. You're all excited. You're captivated with everything that's going on, and maybe you're a good recruiter. You know, a lot of people on this panel, they're all really good recruiters. Everything's going great, and all of a sudden, you got a great first month, maybe great second month. All of a sudden, third month, you notice that your numbers start dropping off, and people start quitting because they're not having success, right? And so you have to try to regurgitate and redo everything all over again, and the warning lights start coming on in your business, and they're like, uh-oh, there's a whole bunch of crap that's happening all the time in your business, and it starts failing, and pretty soon 4 or 5 months go along, 6 months go along, and even if you're a top producer, your business keeps tanking until it finally dies. And so you got to jump and find something else to bring everybody else back in to a new deal, right? Most people have experienced this before. I mean, most people have been online if you've been online for anywhere between 6 months to a year, you've experienced this stuff firsthand. Well, guys, because of the 110 method, that is no longer an issue. Because of the 110 method, we have people who are finally having success. Because of the 110 method, we are literally changing people's lives because attrition is gone. People are finally having success when they first get started and get in. So what I want to do right now is I want to turn the time over, because I want to actually just turn the time over completely to our special guests. We have a massive a massive panel of amazing entrepreneurs here, and just being one of the co-founders here of the 110 method. I'm extremely honored to have such badasses on the panel with us. So first off, Aaron, why don't you come back out and kind of who do you want to bring out first? Let's hear
awesome, Scott. Thank you so much. Let's take it over to Marco really quick, because I've been talking to Marco here for a past week or so, and he has a really good take, or a good understanding of vision, and it's really awesome vision of what the team is. And I'm going to let Marco go ahead and share his experience with the 110 method, and what his views of the vision, and perhaps you watching him will follow in his footsteps by clicking the yellow button and becoming one with the team. Go ahead, Marco. Can you come on out?
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I'm just so excited to be here with everyone to get to share my story with the 110 method. I've been in the industry for about 6 years, and I honestly have to say that there's been some struggles along the way, and with the 110 method, it actually eliminates all those struggles, because now we have a system in place that everyone can actually follow, and everyone can actually just learn from what we teach inside the 110 method, whether you're new to marketing or you're a marketer that picked up on things in the past. What I like about the 110 method, it makes it really simple for everyone to understand of how you can actually go ahead and follow the system that we have, our steps inside the 110 method back office. Everything is really easy to follow, and we just go ahead and we connect with each other as a family. I said this a lot to Aaron. I really see ourselves in network marketing as a family. I know so many people from network marketing in the past that have struggled, and I didn't get a chance to make it up to them, and I want to make it up to them with the 110 method. This is my last, big opportunity. If I want to go big, I think this is it right here. I have Timothy here on the Hangout. I just met him just a few days ago. I'm really blessed to have him as a friend, and I learned a lot from him. So honestly, I have to say, guys, the 110 method really works. Everything that basically they say that you make money with the system is because the system actually is automated. It actually teaches you exactly what you have to do to follow the instructions, and it's really simple for you to have success here.
Cool, thanks, Marco. Yeah, so basically what you're saying is if a person were to become a member of the team right now by clicking the yellow button, all they would have to do is go through a 3-step process, and they're good to go, right?
Absolutely, yes. It's a 3-step process that everyone has to follow to make sure that they're correctly doing the right thing into the one-time matrix system. They follow step 1, which is checking their account details. Step 2 is just go through what the opportunity the 110 method has to offer. The first one is the bronze opportunity. Everybody has to start off from bronze in order to make their way up to the ambassador. That's the 10th opportunity. The step 3 is to go through the training. The training is really as simple as done as copy and paste. There's training that basically you just have to just promote on Facebook, copy and paste information. And so there's nothing that's really complicated there. It's really easy. And what I like that the learning curve pretty much applies to everybody. And that's what I really picked up upon with the 110 method. Was like, how can a newbie figure this stuff out to make money with the system? And the 110 method actually just does that. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah, definitely. We see people, new people, inexperienced people, experienced people all day, every day, using our system to build massive teams. And like Marco said, it's not just a one-hit wonder, guys. You're not going to have to run out in 60 days and chase the next shiny ball, guys. We have that all set up for you right here with the 110 method system. It's a long-term process, and if you stick with it and you stay with our team, which we know as soon as you click the yellow button you will, because you'll realize it's so awesome, that you'll find what you're looking for towards the end. And it kind of, as you told your story about how simple it is, it reminded me of a team member of ours. She's been with us for a really long time, Terry Kay. I want to just give you a shout out today. She has had some trials and tribulations. She's not computer savvy, but you know what? I'm going to let you in on a secret. She followed our system, and she got another sale today. She brought another member into her system today. And that's why we built this, guys, is for everybody, from experienced to non-experienced, from grandma to, you know, Uncle Bob. I don't know where I was going with that really quick, but that's really what it's about. And you're right, Marco. It is turning into one big family. It's going to turn into a nation of people as we move into the future. So thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Scott, did you have something you wanted to say really quick before we send it over to Timothy?
No. Well, you know, basically, you know, one of the biggest things is, you know, as you look down below, you see the comments. I mean, it's pretty much a no-brainer, but of course we're going to get to everybody. You know, what I want everybody to do, all the members, go ahead and click on the blue button and make sure that you use some of that swipe copy, so we can get some more people here to listen to the stories and everything from the rest of the people who we're going to hear from tonight, because we've got a jam-packed panel here, lots of wisdom, nothing but top producers that are on this panel. So just from the wisdom alone, we need to get a lot of people here. So if you're brand new and you're not involved yet, you want to make sure you click on the yellow button first so you can get started. And then once you get started, go through the 3 steps and then click on the blue button and get people back here, because this is actually going to be recorded as well, and you can use this in your marketing. So as of right now, we have 214 people listening live right now, and this will also be on the recording. So this is what I'm talking about when we say automation, guys. There's some really cool stuff. A lot of people have seen a lot of some of the stuff that we've been doing on Facebook. That is just the beginning, guys. When we talk about what we have coming, let me just put it this way. There's going to be a point in time where people will not be able to escape the 110 method. We are going to be everywhere, every single advertising channel, every single place that you go that has anything to do with this industry, this niche, you will see the 110 method. So you're either going to be pissed off because you can't get away from it, or you're going to be happy as hell because you're a part of it and you're making a shitload of money. So, excuse the French, but I'm just basically being real with you here. So with that being said, kicking it back over to you, buddy, and bring somebody else out.
Cool, thanks, man. Hey, Timothy, can you come on out? Let's hear from you really quick, and then we'll go from there.
What's up, guys? Oh man, great panel here tonight. I did want to say one thing real quick. I don't know if you guys are watching the chat below this, but it looks like everyone is still watching the first hangout we did. So I don't know, that might be a technical error. But regardless, thanks for having me on. I could see, you know, a lot of the people I mentored are actually on this hangout, so that's cool. And a lot of them actually helped mentor me in a little bit. But what I want to talk about really is how 110 is actually helping people. Within the first day I joined 110, I had a member underneath me in 10 minutes, and not even 10 minutes later, she also had a member under her. And in fact, not even 5 minutes ago, she also got some spillover. So the system, yeah, exactly, right. The system works. The system is fantastic. I couldn't be happier being here. And really, it is, like Marco said, it's just a family. This is something you're never going to find anywhere else. It's people helping people, and there isn't really a business model. For a long time, a lot of people they search and they search for something that is going to basically work for them, and they chase these dreams and these hopes of having a business on autopilot, something that's going to make a millionaire overnight. Well, the search really is truly over. This is the future of the world. You know, many large business owners say, you know, MLM is the job of the future. It's where you want to be in the future. Reason being is there's less jobs and more people all the time. This is the only type of a market that can sustain so many people at once. And if there was ever a place to be, instead of going out there and fighting every other marketer for one recruit, why not join a band of people who are all here, all working for one direction and one purpose? Instead of sitting here struggling, you have a team, you have a family. We're here. All you have to do is open your door. That's it. We're already knocking, guys. That's it. It's that simple. So really, if you can wrap your brain around how brilliant this is, it won't take you much longer than 2 seconds to click that yellow link below and get started. It's really that simple. That's all I can say is it's that simple.
Yeah, well said, my friend. Well said. We are knocking on the doors of the world. Because you're right, there are a lot of people right now that are struggling to pay their bills and provide for their families, and that's one thing that you touched on with MLM, which is really the only sustainable source of income for the masses, and that's something I learned 20 years ago when I was first introduced to the industry. And you're absolutely right, and thank you for refreshing my memory on that. Well said, my friend. Well said. You're doing great with your team. We appreciate you. We want to shout out to all of your team members you brought in today and say welcome to the team, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it over to Greg. Greg, you available?
Yeah. Let me turn this camera on.
Come on, man. I just like your voice only.
Can you see me? Can you see me and can you hear me?
There you go, man. There you go. You're good.
Listen, man. Let me tell you why Greg is so excited. Because 2 years ago, when I came online, I didn't know anybody. I went the family and friends route. I know you see people out there spamming their page and getting mad at their family and friends, so all of their posts are negative about, hey, you know, you're looking at me, I'm going to be making money. I did all that, right? And I had to learn. And it took me. I was with a company where it costed $269 to get in and $170 a month, and it took me. I was in that company 11 months, and it's not around anymore. But I knew all I knew was I never was going to give up, right? And it was a good company, good team, whatever. But it was nothing like the 110 method. All of these people on the panel right here would tell you. I don't benefit from any one of these people on the panel. They are in my matrix, but I don't benefit from them directly, right? But they can tell you, they can come to me at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Their people can come to me because my vision is to make sure that everybody gets paid. And that's just not my vision. That's the whole team's vision. And I remember when it was just the 4 of you, and then it was just the 5 of us. Now it's full.
We're 10, man. Full. 10 strong up here.
And let me just, before I get off of here, I know 2 weeks ago I had 492 in my team. Then last week I think I had 623. Well, right now I have 830. What are you waiting for? It's a link right below this video. What are you waiting for? That's 3 weeks. 492, then I went to 623. Now I'm at 830 something. Click the link. Get in. It's real easy. It's real simple. It's $7 to get in, plus the cost of the bronze level, right? Then you get in, and then now I got you. I'm gonna plug you in. We got like 4 or 5 chats going on. We got syndicate. Oh man, we got it set up for you. You won't be alone. This is not one of those things where your sponsor is in the witness protection program because you have 1,000 sponsors. And I want to change the word sponsor. Let's call us mentors or something, or family members or something, because nobody is no big. These guys are 6-figure earners, and they treat me like I'm right up there with them. And my ideas, you guys, that's another thing I love about it is you guys, when I say my ideas, you don't look down on me. You guys say, oh yeah, that might work. Or you say, well, no, I tried that, and this is what Scott says, and here's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And he tells me why it may not work. But he doesn't shoot it down like Greg, no. So this is what you get here. This is a team build. This is not a business. Nobody invited you to get in business with somebody. They invited you to get on a team and work your way to 6 figures in 18 months. All right? So with that, I'm going to give it to somebody else.
Greg, you're jaw-dropping, man. You are awesome. You absolutely you have the vision of the team, man. We appreciate it. Well said. And as we move into the future with the team, you guys are just starting right now, and you click that yellow button. But what we're actually going to do over time is teach you how to be a business owner. Some of you may be a little bit afraid of that, but that's okay. You don't have to do it all at once, because we're going to nurture you through 10 different opportunities in the future and teach you exactly how to build. First of all, you'll be building a big team, and then we're going to teach you how to make it more automated, and then pretty soon you're making lots of money, and now you're taking lots of big vacations, right? I mean, that's really what everybody wants. So thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's hear from Rose. Rose, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Rose, you and I haven't had a chance to talk a lot, but why don't you just go ahead and share your story and your successes here with the 110 Method team.
Okay, great. First, I want to apologize for this camera thing. I can't seem to get it working. So I apologize for you guys not being able to see me. But yeah, the 110 Method. I've been doing marketing now for about 4 years. I'm a professional singer-songwriter. I've owned a restaurant. I worked as a development director for a not-for-profit, doing sponsorships, and I had gotten laid off. And I just didn't want to go through working anymore, so I decided to do online marketing. You know, like the other gentleman said, you know, there's ups and there's downs and there's everything in between. And if someone ever mentioned a team build to me after them failing so many times, I probably would poke my eyes out. But it's so totally different here. When my partner came to me and said, here, we have to get into this 110 Method, I'm like, oh, no, not again. I'm not going to do that. Then I started to watch it and see how it's building. I think we have about 53 people, you know, in our group. And in fairness to say, at first I was like, wait, you know, we're putting all these people in, and how come we're not getting these people? Why are they going someplace else? And then after I looked at it, it was like a blessing to see that the people that we were bringing in were given to the people below us so that they can finally see that they can earn money. Now, I'm not after a bunch of old lazy people. You still have to work. You can't sit there and expect this to spill from heaven. But it was great to see people like, wow, who all of a sudden got one, then they got two popped under them. And the excitement of people finally seeing that this is working, that this can work, a group of people working together as a team. And like Greg, you know, he's like the go-to man. He's like Santa, we're the elves, I guess. But you know, maybe that's what we call ourselves, the elves. But, you know, I could go to Greg all hours of the night, and Greg is there to help me, and he's just awesome. Everybody's awesome. So for me, you know, the 110 method is working fantastically for a lot of people, and you need to just hit that button and believe. No one is asking you to spend $1,000. I mean, I've spent thousands of dollars and have lost so much money and have gained so much more with such a small amount of money. I mean, it's $7 one time, get your placement in the matrix, go to your first level, stay there 60 days, build your team, and then move on to the next. I mean, it couldn't be any more clearer. I mean, it's what, $40 now? $40, not $400, not $4,000, like $40. It to me is a no-brainer, and so I love the whole 110 system and the way that it works. I love how simple it is. You know, go to step 1, go to step 2, go to step 3. Click there, do this, and follow the 60-70, you know, the challenge, and it's just working. I love the people and the camaraderie and the whole family environment of it.
Well, wow, thank you, Rose. My face is starting to hurt because you make me smile so much. I'm so proud of the success that you've had with the team since you started. You know, that's really, really incredible, an incredible story. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll have you come out again here probably in the future if that's okay.
Yeah.
Does that work for you? Cool.
Camera to work this time.
Awesome. Thanks, Rose. I did want to touch on one thing that Rose said about Greg and how hard that Greg does work on his team. And really, Greg's to the point now where he's helping everybody. And I want everybody to know that Greg is really only 29 years old, but he doesn't sleep, so that's why he's turning gray in the beard. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
You're kidding that he's 29, or you're kidding that he's turning gray?
I'm kidding that he's 29.
Oh, I was going to say, wow.
We got to get a couple chuckles in here every now and then. I'm going to bring out somebody here. Basically, we just kind of got to know each other here a few minutes ago. Lewis, are you there?
Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you. Hey, man, I just want to, you know, guys, for those of you watching, Lewis actually cut a video today, and we saw it, and we just thought, you know what, Lewis gets it. Lewis gets the vision. He's on the team. He's kicking butt, and he really understands what the 110 method, the one vision, one focus, 10 sources of income really stands for. And so we decided at the last minute here to actually grab him up and bring him out on this panel so he can share what his thoughts are. So Lewis, take it away, man.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me tonight. It's an honor to be on here with you guys. Well, so just a little bit of background. When I got started, I've been doing online marketing for a little while and had some success before, but it was actually last Tuesday when I first saw this opportunity. Somebody introduced it to me. You know, I get pitched a lot of different businesses, I'm sure like you all do, and so I really at first didn't really want to take the time to look at it, but I spent two minutes and watched the first 2 minutes of a YouTube video somebody showed me, and it had me hooked. You know, I was looking for something with residuals, and just the whole idea of this team build process where you can benefit from spillover and pass-ups and system-generated sign-ups. I mean, people who have no experience in marketing could absolutely plug into this and make money, you know, fast. I mean, almost immediately. And just as an example, you know, so just in my first 5 days, I brought 33 people into the business. But the cool part is that more than half of those sign-ups have gone to my team below me. So, you know, my team is benefiting from my recruiting. I've got 12 members already who are in profit with this. And so just that idea that you could get in, be in profit fast, and then build with something that's going to grow, where you can advance to higher level, higher paying opportunities along the way. I mean, every 60 days you can upgrade and take your entire team with you and move to the next opportunity, all within the same sales system. I've just never seen anything like this before. It's just amazing. And hats off to Greg. I mean, he's doing a great job keeping the Facebook group going. He's got lots of training in there. So even if you don't have any experience, you know, just plug into that. It's laid out step by step exactly, you know, how we're building this. We're doing it pretty much all on Facebook. So, you know, you're not going to have any big expense in marketing this or anything. It just takes a little bit of your time, and you can absolutely get some fast results. And even if you haven't made a dime online before, you can definitely see success with this. You know, like I said, most of my team already, or at least half of them anyway, are in profit already. So it's just been amazing. I'm loving it so far, and I just see nothing but great things ahead. So.
Cool. Hey, thanks, Lewis. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking your time to come out. You're awesome. We're going to be doing a few more of these hangouts, and I'm going to get with you in the future here on a private chat. We'll have a talk about a couple other things. Great job with your team. We can't express how proud of you we are, and we just appreciate you, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Cool. Next up in the list. Well, while I'm trying to decide who's next up in the list, why don't
let's shoot over the quiz real quick.
I was going to say before I get to quiz,
and I can see he's getting ready to just explode.
His little cartoon character is starting to bounce. Before we get to the quiz, you guys, once again, you've heard a ton of testimony here about this team. Take a second here. You can play this thing we're doing here, this live hangout, in another window. Click the yellow button and become a member of the team right away. You won't miss a word. You'll be on another page getting your account set up. So just go ahead and do that right now. Once you get that all set up, like Scott said earlier, there's some viral swipe copy there. You know, you can use that and send people to this replay. You know, if we're not on live anymore. So it's super simple. I mean, it's crazy simple. So, yeah, Scott, you're right. Quiz. What's up?
What's shaking, Bacon? Thanks for having me on the program.
Always, you're wearing a new hat. You're wearing a new hat today. Good job.
Well, you know, I mean, I got a bunch of them. This one is a monogram, but I might break one of those out the next time.
Oh, but, cool.
Check it out. You know, I wanted to actually thank you guys for letting me, giving me the opportunity to be part of this opportunity, because this is just so innovative. It's like all the problems that a person, like a basic person who never made money online before, could ever possibly face, are pretty much answered here. I mean, let's just start from the beginning. The sales funnel. Like the very first sales funnel that I saw, you know, mastering the art of, you know, of multiple streams of income. All right, that sounds pretty intriguing, but how do you plan on doing that, you know, realistically? Well, to have an opportunity to go from one business, earn money, get into the profit, right? Take money, not money out of your pocket, but money that you've earned, invested in another business. Wait, hold on. All the time while you're team building. Your team is still building. Your team is still growing. Your money's still coming. Now you have another stream of income. You do that for 60 days, get another opportunity to do it again. And each time you go, the opportunity grows. It's like a step. Like, we're gonna walk you through the baby steps of ultimate success. Now, if I would have told you that you were going to do a program like that now, you'd probably be thinking, well, that's going to be really pretty complicated, because each business has their own different things and nuances or whatever. But you guys have simplified it. You know, if you go on Own Matrix, they have some of the best and easiest marketing tools, including an auto poster that you basically get for free, or even if you want to say it's a fee, it's $7. I mean, come on, anybody could start at that level. The opportunity is basically pretty much designed for you to get into the green very, very quickly. All of the tools and all of the use of the office is extremely user-friendly and very simple. You guys have videos on pretty much how to do everything that you could possibly want to do, getting yourself started in the business. So the only question is, how come more people aren't on here? How many numbers are we up to right now, Scott?
As far as the team
Last time I
goes,
checked, it was 1,100 and
1,100, and people are still watching these hangouts and haven't clicked on a button right now. I mean, come on.
yeah, it was like
Come on.
1,146.
I mean, what's it going to take for you to make a decision? Listen, this is not just a basic team. I mean, seriously, all of these guys are awesome. All these guys are team leaders. I know some of these other guys from other business opportunities, and one of the things that I liked about this opportunity the most is that it's one that kind of takes you through the baby steps to show you, listen, it's about taking action. It's not about sitting on the fence. I mean, you can sit around and watch us on these hangouts. You know, you could be watching us next year on these hangouts. We're just going to have more money, have more fun, have a bigger team. It's going to continue growing, you know. So, I mean, you could sit around and watch, or you could take action and join, because that's the number one thing that it takes to succeed. I mean, seriously, Scott, I mean, you guys have a lot more experience than me, but the most important thing to do is just to make a decision, that you want to participate in an opportunity that is going to eliminate the need from you to run from one business that you're failing in, not being good at recruiting, to another business that you're failing in, not being good at recruiting, to another business that you're sitting around trying to figure out what the heck to do. Don't do all of that. Simplify your life. 110 method is the simplest way to actually balance a multiple stream of income. Forget about the multiple streams of income. Let's just focus on this first opportunity. It's real simple. The lead page, the sales funnel, the Facebook auto poster you can also use on your Twitter. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it takes a high IQ. I mean,
you're right, man. It's simple.
It's designed to be simple. That's the thing. And you know, one of the biggest thing is, you know, the coolest thing here is, yes, we're building 10 different opportunities, but here's the coolest, the best thing ever is you only have one link. You don't have to worry about trying to set up multiple sales funnels. You know, if you're an experienced marketer on here and you know how to market, you know that every single opportunity that you roll into, you got to set up a new autoresponder, you got to set up a whole different sales funnel, you got to brand that thing, you got to do all your own videos, you have to do all your own stuff. You have to separate it, you know, in your list. You have to do just countless things. You have to manage different teams, all that stuff when you're dealing with multiple streams of income. That's why you're spending so much time marketing. You're spending so much time working. With this one link, we handle all the rest of the stuff. We handle the email marketing. We handle all the other stuff. I mean, if you're experienced and you know how to do all that stuff, hey, feel free. Set up your own funnel. You know, just put the 110 method in. That's cool. But if you're not, see, this is designed for the average person. Now, I know firsthand from experience, there's a lot of people that have come to me for different help, different assistance. They've asked me different questions. There's a lot of people that have wanted to work with me in the past in other opportunities, but they just could. They were saying that, you know, they just couldn't justify the expense of the opportunity that I was involved with. You know, I don't know if you've ever been involved with some higher ticket type of companies where it costs a little bit to join. Well, the difficulty is a ton of people want to get involved with those because they see the commissions that could possibly come. But, you know, sometimes life gets in the way, you know, of people, and their mindset might not be right at that right time. They might not have quite the belief in themselves yet. And so it's difficult for them to say, you know what, I'm gonna invest $5,000 into a business, right? Because they don't have that confidence in themselves yet. They don't believe in themselves yet. They don't believe that they can actually do that. Right, and so I have to try to use, well, you know, everybody on the panel here has probably experienced this before. You know, we have to try to convey that yes, you can do this, and believe in that person enough, because we had that happen to us before we were successful. We had a person believe in us before we could even believe in ourselves, and so that's why we can look in the camera right now as if I was speaking to you directly and tell you I believe in you. And so because we can do that, you know, we can tell you, yes, you can do this. Even if the buy-in was $5,000, yeah, we could tell you, yes, you can do this. But the chances of you actually doing that are very minimal, right? And so with this, it allows a person to start out where they're comfortable. I mean, $7 one time, our first our bronze level opportunity, less than $50, right? And you're in profit really fast because of the way the system's designed. And so that gets you into a progression. So you got that first win that makes you feel good. You got that confidence. You're like, this works. And so that's why it's been spreading so fast, and I absolutely love it. Then it gives you the chance to make some money, go into the next one, and into the next one, and so you can get up to those big commission-type companies that we got planned on the very back end. And that's when the life-changing income happens, guys. When you're making, commissions of $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 commissions, right? That's what's going to be happening on the horizon, right? We're just at the very, very beginning stages right now. So it's totally, I'm just absolutely ecstatic about it, and especially seeing all the people that are having success. And sorry, Quiz, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to actually just I wanted to add on to that a little bit. So I'll turn the time back over to you if you have any further things that you want to add.
I have one more thing I want to add. Listen, I have one phrase that I use with my company all the time. Actually, two of them. All right. First off, giving is living, sharing is caring. Tell somebody about this. Come on. Listen, the reason why I have to tell somebody about it is because it's just so. Listen, I have people out there who do every single thing that is so complicated, but this is just so very simple. It's very, very simple. It's very basic. Now, listen, are you talking about a price point, $7? That's less than a pack of cigarettes. Come on. All right, that's just to basically get you started. Now, listen, it takes money to make money. You have to learn to invest in yourself. Are you going to spend? Greg talked about his first business. Me and him had conversations. The first business I think I did $350. All right, paid $60 a month, and then traveled all over the place. Look at all that money I wasted. Here, you're going to be earning money off of $39, and if you would have done it yesterday, it would have been only $35. Save you $4. So the point is, success comes to people who take action. Now, I haven't been doing this for 20 years like some of you guys, but it didn't take me long to figure out, like, if you want to win, then you can't be afraid to take the shot. And somebody's sitting out there and they need an opportunity to transform and transcend their situation. Well, guess what? Opportunity knocks, but sometimes, you just got to listen out for the bell, because it might not knock. It might actually ring, like right now, like ding dong. So listen, do something good for yourself. Do something good for your family. Tell somebody about this opportunity. Go ahead, Greg.
Your mustache is gangster, man.
Pretty much, man. I was drinking a lot of milk.
I'm going to touch on what Quiz said there. I'm going to sum it up in one word. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. That's right. $7, guys. Like you said, less than a pack of cigarettes, depending on what state you live in, of course. But seriously, a $7 investment in yourself, into your future, into providing for your family, into achieving the dreams and the six souls. That's success goals of your. I'm so excited. I'm mixing words right now. We call that word salad.
But don't trip up and say the word sex whenever you're saying sex.
We do have the internet's sexiest marketer on the panel, so I can hardly help myself. I'm getting a little steamy here. But he's right, guys, and it's really it's the one decision you make in yourself. And we have it priced so low right now. It's such an awesome entry-level deal, and you're not alone. Like Greg said earlier, you're not alone. We have everything all set up. We have it all set up for you to click the yellow button and join us now. I'm watching the chat as we're talking, and it's absolutely awesome. It just makes us proud to see so many of you here watching us, and you're just in love with the system. But I want to hear from the people that are watching right now that are ready to click the button. I want you to type in the chat, I'm going for it, and then click the button and let it rip.
I want to actually stop you real quick, and then I'll turn it over to Timothy. We just got a sale. Welcome aboard, Don Wilder. Make sure you go through all 3 steps, especially step number 2. That's the most important one. And then go on to step number 3. That's all your marketing. And then come back here, get some more people here, and more than likely you'll get a sale by the end of the night. All right, Timothy, go ahead, bud.
So real quick, before you guys say you're ready, I want to do something here kind of live, because I just looked at my phone And I don't know if you guys can see that at all, but if not, that's my email, and it just says that I got spillover sign up while we're speaking.
Awesome, dude.
So you can't look at me and tell me this does not work when it just worked. When it just worked.
Kind of right, but.
Oh, well.
We can't see it, but we believe you.
And I wanted to kind of touch on something else. I know, everyone's saying, you get people put up underneath of you and everyone goes underneath. But I want to say it's not, I feel like that's us talking down to people, like you're underneath of me. But really it's not that, because like what just happened with me, it's more like we're standing side to side holding hands like a big family.
Amen.
So that's that's what it's like to me. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Thanks, guys.
Amen.
And all of us as co-founders here, we don't think of everybody as members. We just say members. What we think of everybody here is as partners. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
And just because we might have thought of the concept, and a lot of you guys have already thought of this concept. We just happen to be able to put it together and in a way that's effective and works, because we've been beta testing this sucker for over a year and figured out what didn't work, and then we were humble enough, and we've grown enough that we figured out, hey, let's listen to what those people really want. And that's where the 110 method came about. And so yeah, we take feedback from every single person, every single member on the team, and we try to do whatever we can to apply so that everybody succeeds. And because of some of that feedback, we've been able to make everything grow even faster. So appreciate all of you guys on the panel, and every single person who's watching this who's a partner, not a member. Well, you are members, but we think of you guys as all partners. So, Marco, you look like you had something you wanted to say there.
Yeah, basically what Timothy said. When someone basically comes underneath us, they're not like basically just a downline. We're actually building with each other from up and below. So it's a team effort. Everybody has to participate in order for us to benefit from the system. It's really simple. Everyone invites everyone from the system, and then they just follow the instructions from 1, 2, 3, the steps. And then from there, when everyone basically just gets in contact with their team, when they're ready to upgrade, now everyone will benefit from that because they get to be on the top of that company over and over again. I never got a chance to be at the top of a company with the team that I know, so it's really important. Get in touch with the people that you know first, and then work outside your market. That's how I've been doing it, and I've been having great success like that.
Awesome, man. Amen. Well said. I'm going to shoot it. We're kind of running out of time a little bit here, guys. We like to try to keep it around an hour. We all know you have lives to live and things like that. I want to shoot it over to one of the other co-founders, Paul Madalena, the sexy Canadian. My good friend, are you out there?
Let's bring Oliver out. He's been waiting for the.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do Oliver first then.
How you doing, guys?
Good. How are you, man?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I just want to start by saying that I've been in this industry for over 6 years. I had my ups and downs, but one of the things that I realized is that you have to build a foundation, which is your team, and you also have to build a relationship with your team. That's what I like about 110, because we focus on team first and opportunity second, and we have the foundation laid out for everybody. The steps in training, the support that we have is second to none. This is designed for the average person. If you can't succeed here, the network marketing might not be for you. I'm just putting it out there. It might not be for you. If you cannot succeed here, this is probably like the easiest thing out there on the market, but the best thing. You see what I'm saying? And I hear a lot of people talk about recruiting as a problem for them. Before I got in the industry, I couldn't recruit, but I look at recruiting as like when you go to a movie theater and you see a nice movie and it blows you away. What you do after you come home from the movie theaters, you tell everybody you know about that one movie. You say, oh man, it had me on the edge of my seat. This movie was good. You got to go see it. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing as talking about 110. Talk to people about it. Tell them how I can benefit them. You see what I'm saying? It's a $7 opportunity. That's a McDonald's meal in my book. A great investment. So I would say just click the yellow button. It'll be the best $7 you ever spent in your life.
Oh,
It's cheap as the movie you were talking about too. And you could bring a date.
Right.
Well said, Oliver. Well said, man. I like your style. It's just crisp and clean and to the point. We appreciate you for hanging out so long. Great message. Appreciate you. Paul.
Thanks.
Oh, man. It's exciting. This is just exciting. And everyone here is just doing such an awesome job. I apologize for my camera not being working. It's green. I don't know why it's green, but I got to get that fixed.
We see your face, though, so that's good. We got your image there. You're not green all the time.
Awesome. Yeah, there's not really much I can add, really, at this point, but, you guys are just doing an awesome job, and we're seeing basically what we planned unfold in front of us, and it's amazing. It's amazing. The amount of money that we make doesn't even come close to seeing all the success of our team. That's the part that everybody wants to aim for, because once you have a team below you that's making money, that's succeeding, that's excited, being in that situation, it's a phenomenal position to be in. And when your team is excited and making money, they're happy. And when they're happy, you're going to be happy, because in this industry, we're the best in this industry. They know that you have to build a team that's going to be around to pay you month after month, or else you're going to be struggling. And we've all been in that situation. Everybody on this panel has been in that situation where, it's a struggle. When I first got started online, I thought it was going to be so simple, okay? And then I realized all of the stuff that you had to learn in order to actually write yourself a paycheck, basically. And, this system has been designed in such a way that the average person can literally write themselves a paycheck if they follow exactly what we teach in the back office of the 110 method. And being able to build a team, as you can see here, guys, everyone's building a team, and we're all one big family, and we appreciate absolutely everybody on this team, and we're going to help them to succeed. Everybody succeeds here. That's the way the model's been set up from the beginning. I mean, we've tested and tweaked and gone through all this beta testing and all this growth, learning as entrepreneurs. That's what this business is all about. We're breeding entrepreneurs and successful business owners. One big family of successful entrepreneurs. And we're gonna do amazing things. We're already doing amazing things. And I'm just excited. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing to see people succeeding, and we're very grateful to have you guys aboard. Honestly, it's changing lives, and we want to get absolutely everybody out on this panel too that's seeing success and that's a leader, because your success is what is going to basically attract other leaders to you. So we want to make sure that we have as many different character types and people coming out on the panel and sharing their success, so that other people can see that success, and success breeds success. And all of the fees too, guys, this is important too. All of the fees associated with your account here basically go towards all of the infrastructure, all the technology, everything that we have to manage from a business company perspective, and then on top of that, whatever's left basically goes back into marketing for the whole team. That's where you're going to see that spillover, and some of the magic happen behind the scenes when people are coming down and signing up below you.
Wait. I want to maybe just interrupt just for 1 second here. Paul, you want to run that by me one more time? Because I mean, maybe I didn't hear you right, because I just want to make sure that I heard you right. Because I've been in this industry for a long time, many years, total over 15 years plus. In online, I've been online for about 5 years, and every single system I've ever been a part of, I had charges from $20 to $50, even $100 a month for the system, and I just got to use their system. That was basically the rights to use their system. So what did you say about the fees that are associated with our system? What did you say about that?
Yeah, don't they go back into marketing for the entire team? That's where they're going. They're not going into anybody's pocket here. They're going back into growing the team and the team build. That's what I'm getting at here.
Wow, really? That is, I'm just being facetious here, guys. I'm co-founder. I know exactly what's going on. I just wanted to really point that out, guys. Look, we've been in this industry for a long time, and we see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I also know a lot of the 7- and 8-figure earners and co-founders of other systems, and I've had private backdoor conversations with them, and I know all the different strategies and a lot of different stuff that they actually do and the mindset behind what they actually are after. They're after making money, and they provide a good product or service, and I'm not knocking anything out there. I'm just saying our approach is a little bit different. Our approach is if we help you be successful as possible, you're going to stick around. And you're going to continue being successful. If we help you make money, no matter what, that's it, period. And we can basically say, we promise we're going to make you money, you're going to stick around and you're never going to go anywhere. And then that's going to spread virally amongst the whole entire internet. And pretty soon, every single person, in my opinion, every single person is going to be part of the 110, whether they like it or not. And we're going to have a lot of haters out there. We're going to have a lot of haters out there. But we're also going to have a lot of people that absolutely love what we're doing, because what we're doing is, we've had the honor and the privilege, and we're very fortunate to have attracted so many leaders so fast. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to do this fast, right? I knew eventually we would have a lot of different leaders come. But we didn't know it was going to come this fast. We figured we were going to be. What's up, buddy?
I agree with you. We've brought a lot of leaders, Scott, but I want people to be aware that we've created a lot of leaders so far in the last 39 days. We've created this. Not we. I apologize for that. This system, the 110 method system, has created leaders.
Yeah,
and that's going to continue as we go through, because we have different trainings planned throughout the different levels. Go ahead, Timothy.
Just real quick, I had a Skype meeting with a couple other people from my team earlier today, and just kind of touch on what you said is a lot of people don't see themselves as leaders, but this system, you don't have to be a leader. You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to be like a genius. This system makes you a guru without having to be a guru, without having to be on your computer all day, without having to do a capture page, without having to build a website, without having to build a list, and all this headache that comes with it is gone. This makes you a guru. End of story. End of discussion.
He sees the vision.
Exactly.
Paul said that 4 weeks ago.
Listen, guys, I want to just bring up one point here, because I see a lot of people out there confused. They're like, all right, you guys are doing 10 different businesses, all right, 10 different businesses over the course of 18 months with just one business. Like, how does that operate? What's your comp plan? Well, listen, check it out. Each opportunity has its own comp plans. Most of you guys have been in different businesses, so you know that each business may have a different way that they pay out. But the way that we've designed this thing here, I mean, please tell me if I'm short-sighted on the vision. Each opportunity pretty much expands your opportunity, your potential, and capability to make money in that opportunity. And this method really simplifies all of that, because you don't have to worry about all of the particulars. Each individual opportunity, basically, like I was saying earlier, it's like a step. It's like a step ladder. You know what I mean? First opportunity, you're gonna get an opportunity to come in for something relatively low, earn your money pretty quick. All right, not have to come out of your pocket, take your earnings, invest those into your next opportunity. Is probably going to be a little bit better, probably better compensation plan also, right? All right, now you're not paying out of your pocket because you're paying out of your earnings that you did in the first 60 days. The next 60 days you make a little bit more money. All right, boom. Like, this system is literally training you how to be a guru. All right, and not with and just basically by growing the exact same team, and they're following you the whole way through the system. So what could possibly, I mean, come on, chicken dinner, this is a winner. You might want to get with it.
And not only that, but you're always continually building the first, second, third. So you might be all the way up to what our top level Royal Ambassador, where you're going to be making a lot of money at that per commission with what we have planned. But even if no matter what level you're at, you're still building your first level. So it's a machine that never ever stops. You catch me now? So this is a dream for many people, and we actually just got 2 more sales, by the way. So welcome aboard, Victoria. Welcome aboard, Victoria, and welcome aboard, Tiandra. Oh, that's a pretty name. Both of those are pretty names, Victoria and Tiandra. Welcome aboard. Make sure you go through step 1, 2, and 3. Step 2, remembers the really important one. Step 3 gets you into your marketing, all that stuff. Be able to learn some really cool stuff there, and also make sure you come back, click on the blue button, and get some other people here, because this will be on the replay. They'll see it again, and more than likely you'll make a sale by the end of the night. So anyway, back to Aaron. What's up, buddy? You got any more?
You know what, guys? We're kind of running a little bit long. Honestly, I just want to, before I kick this over to Greg, because I really want, Greg is so powerful, and I really want Greg to wrap this up here in a second. But before we do, I just want to thank all of you guys on this panel for taking your time out of your night, taking the time out of what you're doing with your teams. We just want to say appreciate for that, and sharing your vision with those people that are watching us right now, and are clicking that button and becoming members of this one team. So with that being said, Greg, you want to close us out for tonight?
All right, so, I mean, there's nothing more to say. Click on the button. Get in with us. It's time to win, all right? So if you've been out there struggling either to get sign-ups or to build a team, or struggling to keep people on your team, you want to be in the 110 method, all right? So don't be so loyal to your guru, or whatever company it is. If you're not making money, you got online to make money. Remember your why. Remember that this is for your family. This is for college tuitions. This is for vacations. So don't get stubborn. If you're on this hangout, you're already looking for something. This is what you're looking for. You hear these guys on the panel, and you can just tell. I'm looking at the chat, and all I see is love, love, love. I love you guys. We are family. I love you guys. You guys don't even see this. So go ahead and click the link. Become a part of this culture, and I promise you, if you rock with me and you rock with us, I'm sorry, we shouldn't say me, I. We should say we, us. So if you rock with us, I guarantee you are going to be successful. We need you for 60 to 90 days. Give us 60 to 90 days. If you don't like it in 60 to 90 days, how much did they spend, guys? What's 40 times? That's $120. All right. So if you don't make money in 90 days, you didn't lose much, right? So pay the $7 right now. Get in. Make sure you message one of us, and we're going to get you set up, and we're going to get you rolling on the fast track. All right.